Happy day, Sagittarius. I'm Macy Sean Sledge. Welcome to Earth to Sagittarius, where I share guidance, insight, advice, healing tools and techniques specifically for Sagittarius individuals or individuals who have a lot of Sagittarius movement within their birth chart. So if that is you, welcome. Thank you for being here. So this week's reading, Sagittarius, there's a lot of momentum present. There's a lot of movement present. There is forward motion present. So wherever you are right now, Sagittarius, I really want to encourage you to be very intentional about practicing stillness right now. Be very intentional about practicing stillness because Sagittarius, if you have been in this space where you have been kind of pining after movement or pining after motion, right? If you've been in this space where you really want to leave the stagnation behind, this is the moment on the timeline where it's happening, okay? But what I'm hearing is that it's so important for you, Sagittarius. It's so important for you to practice stillness. It's so important for you to be intentional about what you give your time, your attention to right now, okay? It's so important for you to be very intentional about what you give your energy away to right now. Okay, it's so important. I keep saying it's because it is. I'm just hearing and I'm feeling that it's so important for you to be very intentional about what you say yes to. It's so important for you to be very intentional about what you say no to, right? So because there's a lot of motion, there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of momentum, and you may not be experiencing it in real time right now, okay? This is important for you to hear. You may not be experiencing it in real time right now, but it is happening in the background. Okay. Remember that this is an energetic and spiritual experience. The movement, the momentum is happening in the background, even if you can't see it happening in the material world in real time right now. You must keep your faith. Okay. You must keep your faith because it is happening in the background. It is happening in realms that you cannot see, right? Again, this is why it's so important to practice stillness. This is why it's so important to be in meditation, Sagittarius, so that you can see, so that you can gain the insight, so that you can become more aware of what is taking place because you do have access. You do have access and you do have the ability to intuit. You do have the ability to see. You are able to become more aware, but you have to give yourself permission, Sagittarius, to slow down, to be present, and to be mindful. Again, of what you are giving yourself away to. Okay. The first card that we have in the reading is the Eight of Coins. The Eight of Coins is the first card we have. So, Sagittarius, again, there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of momentum. With the Eight of Coins being the first card that we have coming through, something is being orchestrated on your behalf, something is being built up on your behalf. And Sagittarius, your participation is required. So there's this question coming through right now. What are you giving your attention away to right now? What are you giving your attention away to? What are you focusing your energy and attention on right now? That is the question that's coming through with the Eight of Coins, okay? Because you want stability, Sagittarius. You want stability. You want security. You want that and you deserve it. And it is, I'm also hearing you deserve it and it is available. But Sagittarius, in order to create this stability, in order to build the new foundation, in order to create what wants to be created through you, you need to focus. You need to focus your energy. You need to focus your attention. Okay, this is the moment on the timeline where you made the choice to really look at yourself in the mirror and hold yourself accountable. You made the choice to look at yourself in the mirror, to hold yourself accountable, to really look at yourself and be honest with yourself and say, What am I giving myself away to? And why am I giving myself away to the distractions? When I know, I can feel, I can see, I can sense that something wants to be built through me. But right now, I'm so distracted that I'm missing some of the steps. I'm missing some of the insight. I'm overlooking some of the insight because I'm so distracted. Okay, something wants to be built through you, Sagittarius. And the card that we have coming through to clarify the Eight of Coins is the Three of Wands. Okay, and the Three of Wands, what we have here is again, focusing your energy, this call to focus your energy, Sagittarius. This call to focus your mind, right? Again, which is going back to why the practice of stillness is so important right now. Going back to why being in meditation is so important right now, because when you get still, when you practice meditation, you are able to witness your mind. You are able to observe your mind. You are able to notice what it is, the thoughts, the perspectives, the mindsets. You're able to notice what it is that is distracting you. You're able to notice what it is that you are giving your energy, the thoughts and all of the illusions that you're giving your energy and your attention away to. Because right now it's not really anything outside of yourself, Sagittarius, okay, that is distracting you. It's not really anything outside of yourself that you're giving your attention and your energy away to. It's really these thoughts. It's this attitude I'm feeling. It's like Sagittarius, be honest with yourself. What is your attitude like? Because your attitude and adjusting your attitude will shift a lot for you. It will shift more, it will shift more for you than working hard will do. Okay. So right now you're really being encouraged to shift your attitude. Okay, because something wants to be built. Again, the Eight of Coins and then the Three of Wands, clarifying the Eight of Wands or Eight of Coins message that something wants to be built. Something is on the horizon, and in order for you to be a participant in that process, you need to focus your energy, which is the Three of Wands message, okay? And next we have the Knight of Cups, Sagittarius coming through. We have the Knight of Cups, and through the Knight of Cups, it's really important for you to hear right now, Sagittarius, that you want to spend less time fantasizing about what it is that you want. You want to spend less time idealizing the future, fantasizing about the future, and you want to spend more time calling it in, calling it towards yourself. Okay. Spend less time, Sagittarius, idealizing the future, spend less time fantasizing about the future because this is where you get lost. This is where you get stuck in your mind. Okay. And you want to spend more time calling it in. Okay. You want to spend more time nurturing your visions rather than simply idealizing about the future, right? So this is why it's important to practice stillness. This is why it's important to go into meditation because you have this opportunity to observe how you're idealizing the future rather than tuning into your soul's vision and then nurturing the vision that your soul is showing to you, and then asking your soul, asking your spirit, what steps do I take, right? You're spending more time in your head idealizing and fantasizing than you are saying, hey, I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm available. What steps do I need to take in order to move forward? So it's really right now, Sagittarius, the message is very much centered around getting out of your head and coming back into your heart, okay? So that you can hear clearly. Because when you're stuck in your mind, you can't really hear. But when you step back into your heart, whenever you get still, that clarity can come through. And instead of idealizing and simply fantasizing, you're moving you're moving on, you're moving forward. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands coming through, clarifying the message for the Knight of Cups. You can't move forward. You can't create momentum, Sagittarius, when you are stuck in your head. But when you get into your heart, when you reconnect with your soul, when you start communicating with your spirit, then you can find out what the steps are that you need to take in order to move forward. Okay. Because listen, the Eight of Wands is speaking to how once you get out of your mind, Sagittarius, things are going to be moving quickly. Once you get out of your head, things are going to be moving very quickly. Okay. So this is why again, emphasizing the message of practicing stillness, going into meditation so that you can listen, so that you can hear, so that you can observe and notice. But getting out of your head, okay? Getting out of your head, Knight of Cups, letting go of the idealizing and the fantasizing so that you can get present, so that you can ground your energy, and so that you can be available for this momentum, for this movement. And it's again, it's happening in the background. It's just waiting for you to get out of your head. And then we have the King of Wands coming through, Sagittarius. The King of Wands. And the King of Wands is speaking to, listen, there are so many possibilities available to you right now, Sagittarius. And this is, again, why you need to get out of your head so that you can become aware of what is possible, so that you can become aware of what is possible right now. Okay, because again, you've been in this space, Sagittarius, where you were feeling very stagnant, very much like things weren't moving, like there wasn't very much motion. Okay. But the King of Wands is coming through to remind you that there are so many possibilities available to you. And the message here to Sagittarius is to go with the possibilities that inspire you. Go with the possibilities that inspire you. Okay. You are so used to Sagittarius in the past going with what felt good on the level of I need to escape. I want to escape my current reality. So I'm going with this possibility, even if it wasn't really aligned with your soul. And we have the Two of Cups coming through to clarify the King of Wands message. Okay. And the message with the Two of Cups is speaking to what I was just saying. You are no longer, Sagittarius, seeking after instant gratification. You're no longer in that space, okay? Because you're no longer in a space where you are wanting to escape your current reality. It's not about wanting to escape your current reality. It's all about knowing, you have this inner knowing that the possibilities are endless. You have this inner knowing, Sagittarius, that the possibilities are endless. And so now Two of Cups is coming through speaking to you're no longer in this relationship with your mind where your mind is telling you we have to do this and we have to go here and we have to make this change in order to escape our current reality. The Two of Cups is really speaking to this relationship, Sagittarius, that you've developed with your heart, that you've developed with your soul, and placing an emphasis on this divine partnership between your ego and your spirit, between your ego and your soul, between your ego and your divine self, okay? This partnership that you are now standing firm in, that you are now allowing to be the foundation for your life, this partnership is what is cultivating the way that you are tending to, I will say, and nurturing this partnership, nurturing this relationship is what is cultivating the change on your behalf, right? This relationship and your ability to nurture it is what is calling in the possibilities. Your tendency to nurture this relationship and put this relationship first is what is bringing you closer and making even more clear the possibilities that are available to you. So right now, the Two of Cups really is speaking to, it's not really about a relationship with someone else, Sagittarius, it's really about this relationship that you have with your divine self and how that relationship is what will push you forward. Your ability to really grab hold of that partnership, put it first, allow it to be the foundation for your life. That's what is creating the momentum, the trust, the belief, the faith that you have now. That is what is creating the momentum. Okay, that is what is creating the momentum. Now we'll look at past, present, and future. Okay, and the card that we have in the position of the past Sagittarius is the Justice card. And with the Justice card, I'm hearing Sagittarius, and I say this all the time, but just this reminder coming through that justice is served through you. Okay, oftentimes, Sagittarius, you can get caught up in this conversation, this internal conversation, this mental conversation. You can get caught up in this conversation around feeling. So this mental conversation takes place, and it's a conversation that makes you feel like you are owed something. You are owed something. But Sagittarius, there's this reminder coming through the Justice card, with the Justice card, that you are the one that justice will be served through. Okay, when you look at the past, your mindset about your past for a very long time, and it may not be this anymore, but your mindset for a very long time was that life just wasn't fair, right? The cards that you were dealt, it wasn't a fair hand. And so that really kept you bummed out for a very long time, right? That attitude, that mindset kept you bummed out for a very long time. And you're okay. So we're going to go back to the Two of Cups because what I'm hearing too with the Justice card and just kind of going back to the Two of Cups for emphasis is that you weren't taught how to really listen to that intuitive voice, how to you weren't taught how to put your soul, your spirit first and how to listen to that in your inner being and to really allow that inner being to guide you, right? And so you really had to learn how to do that on your own. And so this is why the message, Sagittarius, is that justice will be served through you because you did teach yourself how to reconnect with that inner voice, right? And so this is why you have to stop looking for justice to be served from somewhere else because you taught yourself, Sagittarius, how to come back home to your inner being, how to come back home to your soul, to your intuitive self, which is your most authentic self. Nobody else did that for you. And so you have to hold on to the mindset, hold on to the narrative that says the reason why this momentum and all the reason why all this momentum and all this motion is here and present right now is because justice is being served and it's being served through me. Again, this is why practicing stillness is so important. This is why going into meditation is so important because your spirit really wants to show you, Sagittarius, what is possible. The card that we have for the present is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands, Sagittarius, right now, all I'm hearing so loud in my head is get excited. Get excited, Sagittarius. Get excited. Listen, again, at the beginning, I was mentioning adjusting your attitude. And the Page of Wands is saying, hell yes, adjust your attitude, Sagittarius. Adjust your attitude right now, immediately as soon as possible, ASAP, adjust your attitude because your attitude, your mindset, the perspectives that you keep, that is, again, going back to the Knight of Cups, going back to the Eight of Wands, that is what will determine just how quickly you come into alignment with this momentum that is available. Okay, so the Page of Wands is like, listen, get excited. Get excited. This is an exciting moment on the timeline, Sagittarius. Where's your enthusiasm? Right? Where's your enthusiasm? Where's your excitement? Where's your joy? Reconnect with it because that is the energy, that is the frequency that you want to be embodying right now in the present moment, regardless, no matter what the external circumstances may look like, no matter what they might be, right now. No matter what the external circumstances may look like right now, you want to be embodying and integrating the frequency of excitement and enthusiasm, Sagittarius, because that is where the momentum will meet you. The momentum is not going to meet you in your misery. It is going to meet you in the frequency of excitement, of love, of enthusiasm, of expectancy. And the card that we have in the spot for the future is the Queen of Swords, the baddie that she is. We have the Queen of Swords. And Sagittarius, the Queen of Swords, she's really just coming through to say, listen, once you get out of your head, stand firm, stand your ground, stand 10 toes down, right? Once you get out of your head, once you really become aware and tune into and put your eyes on the possibilities that are available to you right now, stand 10 toes down. And really the Queen of Swords, what she's saying right now she's speaking to, oh, she's really speaking to the fact, Sagittarius, right now that I feel like you've been in this space already where you know what's true. Okay, you've been having these conversations with yourself about what's real, about what's true. And the Queen of Swords is really just coming in to say, like I said, stand 10 toes down, stand firm, hold on to that authentic truth. Do not allow anything or anyone to deter you from it. Because again, the momentum is there. The forward things are moving forward. And as soon as you get out of your head, I just see I just see this waterfall. I just see this water like falling down on you with a force, right? And so the Queen of Swords, she's really just saying, listen, she's speaking to the fact that you can see clearly. It's not that you can see every little detail about the future, but you can see that the future is one where your faith, comes above all else. And she's saying to stand firm in that. So, Sagittarius, that is the message for this week, the week of April 6th through April 12th. I appreciate you so much for being here. If this resonated with you, definitely let me know in the comments. I do want to invite you to join me for the Archer's Reiki Circle, which is a weekly offering that I host every Saturday morning, specifically for Sagittarius individuals, or again, individuals who have a lot of Sagittarius movement in their charts. You can use the link in the description box underneath this video to sign up for that. Or if you're watching on TikTok, you can send me a message and I will send you the link so that you can sign up. I appreciate you all so much. I appreciate you so very much for tuning into this reading. Again, if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.